Well, hello there. It's been a while, hasn't it? You know, I was just sitting here looking at this Oasis brush, and I was thinking, it's been a long time, too long in fact, since we've done a Prove It video. Now there's a reason for that. The biggest reason is I haven't found anything with a marketing claim big enough that I thought warranted a Prove It video. But we have this new brush, and the claim, in my opinion, was so outrageous, we needed to try it and do a Prove It video. So before we get started, let's read that claim. The Oasis brush makers didn't just try to imitate the characteristics of natural hair, they set out to create something superior and succeeded. We're going to see if these Oasis brushes are actually better, superior to natural hair, and if we can prove it. All right, so the first thing we're going to test today is water retention. We're going to see if these things can legitimately hold as much or more water than a natural hair brush. In order to do that, we're going to have to go to our water retention test area. Now, I have a cup here, a plastic cup, along with a size 7 Series 7. This is a size 8 Oasis. They only come in even numbers. And this is a size 7 Series 7. I'm not really worried about the numbers because, like a pair of shoes, every brand is a little different. I'm more comparing the size of the hairs, and I would say that it's pretty on par. And that comes to 11.59 grams. Should weigh a little bit more. 13.45. I'm going to take the weight of this with water, and then I will be subtracting it from the weight that I had when it was dry. And we are at 12.05. And that is at 14 even. What we are looking at is 0.9 grams more water being held in the Oasis. That's impressive. Let's put it up against something a little bit trickier, like, I don't know, say blue squirrel? Okay, so we went and grabbed one of our Oasis French quills, and then we are going to be comparing it to the Da Vinci blue squirrel quill. Katie did actually look at the caliper dimensions, and they were the closest. We really tried to treat this fairly. And we are at 14.05, and we are at 15.09. And that puts us at 1638, and we are at 17.57. The Oasis is holding 0.15 grams more than blue squirrel. I do want to just put things in a little bit of perspective because that is very impressive. However, we're dealing with fractions of a gram. So what I want to just do is just weigh a few drops of water, okay? I mean, 2 drops of water, and even these drops look a little different in size, 0.06. But, you know, on the other hand, a couple of drops of water can mean longer strokes. So we have to test these brushes out with paint and really see how they do. Okay, so our first test with paint is going to be the split proof point. I came in pretty hot and heavy-handed there, but if you look at the overall amount of paint and the overall amount of swirls, it's pretty on par. All right, so for this next test, we're going to be breaking out our quills. We're going to be doing a shape retention sort of bounce back test. I'm going to just simply try to get a fine point, and then I'm going to kind of smoosh it down to see how the pigment releases, and then bring it back up to see if we get a point again. So, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say better or worse. You can see for yourself. Now we're just gonna try to do some simple washes. I think that that's pretty on par. I can't say definitively better or worse. So I'll just call that one even. But I mean, I'm doing this for you guys at home, for you to make your own calls.
Mike,
yeah.
When you said you were calling it even, you missed an opportunity to say call it a wash.
We're going to leave that in so you get that one. We can call it a wash. That was Ming's joke, not mine. I don't take credit for my team's creativity. So these are just basic tests with normal watercolor tools that show how watercolor artists use them, well, normally. So what have we proved today? A lot of that is going to be up to your eye to some degree. Let's just say that the claim was simply make it as good as natural hair, which is already, in my opinion, a ridiculous claim to make. These are synthetic hair brushes, and frankly, I don't want to call them that. I don't think that there's really a word yet to describe this brush. It would be like calling carbon fiber fishing line. Synthetic is too big of a catch-all. I don't know what this is, but I'll tell you what it isn't. It is not natural animal hair. They are vegan made. But you want to know what is a big deal? I'm holding here the Series 7 size 7, and I'm holding here the round size 8 Oasis. These are the ones we compared earlier, okay? The big difference, the regular selling price for a Series 7 size 7 as of this second while we're filming is $128.39. The Oasis is $27.09. Are you kidding me? $100 less. I will take this brush 11 times out of 10, if that's even a thing. Can I do that math? Every time. It is an absolute pleasure to work with. I cannot believe that we have surpassed the abilities of a natural hair brush. Even if you just want to say matched, I am seriously impressed. We should have called them the Mirage because I don't believe it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Prove It, and I hope that you know I use these Prove It sparingly because the claim's got to be ridiculous. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what I missed. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. And please be sure to like the video if it was helpful to you and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot. We appreciate you guys spending some time with us today. We'll see you on the next Prove It, hopefully sooner than later. Oh, it hit me in the nip. Oh, I think we got it on camera too. That hurt. Don't do that in slow motion. Oh, it hit me.